everyone,
Hello!
and welcome to Kirsty and Bryony's Comfort Zone.
I'm Kirsty.
And I am Bryony, and we are here to explore the world of dreams and figure out what the heck is going on in them.
What's going on?
I'm still a little bit snuffly. It's been a week, and I'm still like,
I realised that I said in our group chat yesterday, Radian was like, Kirsty's going to get sick going to London, and she'll be sick to come to Sweden. And I was like, if I'm sick for 2 weeks, I deserve it because my white blood cells, they need to kick up the arse. And I was like, hang on, Bridie's been sick for a week. If she's sick for 1 more week, then that was mean.
Well, I was fine, and then I happened to get a cold in the same week that I gave blood. So I wonder if it was just that I was maybe I gave up all of the good stuff and it left behind. I was like, you can have it's like skimming the top of the cream. I gave them all the good juicy good immune blood. I've just been left with like the dregs. And I'm like, I can't fight this. But the annoying thing is like, it's just my nose. Like, it is just to the point where I've ummed and ahed for years and years and years about whether to get, rhinoplasty or whatever, to get rid of my nasal polyps and widen because my nose is pretty much aesthetic. Even when I have a clear nose, I can't really breathe through it particularly well. It just
there
doesn't.
for show. It
really is. It's just because otherwise the center of my face would be weirdly empty. It's just, but it doesn't really do anything. So I was thinking, but then I made the mistake of, because I knew someone who had the same problem and got the surgery, and I made the mistake of looking at the photos of it, and I was like, no, I can't do it.
The face surgery is just...
And the thought of like the recovery when it's like you just can't sneeze or your face will explode. I mean, maybe it's not that extreme, but no, I worry that I would be too baby to do it. But just the thought of being able to breathe, it just sounds really nice. What a luxury.
Yeah, that would be pretty good.
Not having big polyps up my nose every other week, making me sound like this, like everything's fine.
My polyps are not letting me breathe.
My big polyps. What a load of polyps.
Polyps. Just sneeze them out.
Well, that's the problem. It's like, this is sort of disgusting, but that is what happens, is that I'll sound like this. I just have my big rugby nose whilst they're inflamed, and then eventually I will just like sneeze and I'm like, oh, there you are. And then they just go back again. Because the doctor did say like years ago when I was told about that, he was like, we could lance them, but they'll come back.
If you had nose surgery, would they not just come back?
Well, I think I don't know if you can have like, if you have something more invasive, then, and they widen your snoot tubes a bit more, maybe it doesn't affect it. I don't know. I don't really understand what goes on in my face.
Understandable.
I don't know what they're doing in there. But like,
maybe they like laser them off.
Yeah. But the surgery itself is just like, this isn't comfort zone, is it? This is horrendous.
That's okay.
Stop listening for like a minute if you don't want to hear about this.
We didn't really do a Halloween episode, so this can be that.
Yeah. Well, it seems like all the Halloween updates for games are coming out in November. So what are the rules? It's a free for all out there.
That's it.
But yeah, like they released new repo monsters. The GeoGuessr Halloween mode is running between like Halloween and the 9th of November. I was like, why didn't you do it in the 2 weeks before Halloween? Like it just, but yeah, they basically like deglove your nose. They like peel it back.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh
and
no.
wriggle around in there.
That doesn't sound fun. Degloving is just the worst thing to say ever.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Horrible.
Yeah. Unlike debrowing, That's
exactly.
a good time.
That's a good one. Yeah.
If I make it to the bottom of the stairs and that thing's not off, it's been on too long.
Yep. Then we get into the front door and it's still on. Oh boy. Well, good news. I haven't had any dreams. I know this will.
Good news. I'm not wearing a bra.
Well, that too. Bold of you to assume that I'm not in my pajamas when we're recording Comfort Zone.
We get fully dressed up for this. Full makeup, full business suits, pantsuits. Is that what they're called?
Yeah, shoulder pads.
Yeah. Every time we're very professional.
Oh boy. But yeah, I've not had any more dreams. I'm sorry. Spoilers, well, not spoilers, but dating the podcast, we're sort of recording a couple in 1 week because I'm going to Sweden and we need one to go out. And in the time since we've recorded the last one, in which I don't think I had a dream.
You had a historic one. You had your Pathfinder roof.
An historic dream. Oh yeah, the Pathfinder roof, that was it. Since then I've not had another one. And it's even more confusing because I have had Pathfinder in which my character had a dream. So I'm like, oh, what about that? No, that's not real.
Well, that's okay. I have a few dreams in the bank. So
good.
We have a...
Mine's got a big old backlog, like from... Are you still in September's dreams?
Yeah.
There we go.
But I just remembered I had a dream, I think this was 2 nights ago, where I met Dathi Freya and was just like, I was stood in a lift, I think, with maybe Chris Yours. It was one of them.
Right.
And they were like, I just met Dathi Freya. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah, look, it's behind you. And I turned around and he was there. And I was like, oh my God. And then he came over to talk to me. And he was like, hey, I hear you have a t-shirt of me, which I do. I do have, when I went to a gig, I got a t-shirt. And I was like, yeah, I do. And I looked down and I was wearing my Jurassic Express t-shirt instead. And I was like, well, I'm not wearing it, but I do have one. And he just looked really uninterested. He was just like, oh, okay, well. And then he just sort of did that thing of like, pretending someone else wanted his attention, being like, oh, yeah, okay. And walking off. And I was just like, oh no. But when I woke up, it reminded me that I did actually, a couple months ago, slide into his DMs and he never responded.
Oh.
So maybe that was why. But not in a creepy way. He collects Pez dispensers.
Right.
And he was asking for it. He asked people to bring them to his gigs. And I was in Center Parcs, and in Center Parcs shops, they have like a big wall of Pez. So I sent him a picture and was just like, do you not have any of these? Because I'll happily just get you them now and bring them to you when you're in Bristol. Because he was doing a gig like the next week in Bristol.
Yeah.
And he didn't respond. So I was like, fine.
Well, I guess he doesn't want anyone in
Pez for you.
Exactly. You tried.
I tried to get him the limited edition Center Parcs Pez dispensers, but no. So I just sent him a dick pic,
Yeah. That's it.
That bit's not true. For clarification, it's not true. I could send a dick pic. They're very cute.
Oh, that would be nice.
I'd love to meet a dick.
One day, if you believe, then it will happen.
If you believe in them. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I saw, because they have like weirdly, I was going to say weirdly dextile, but is that a word?
Dexterous?
Dexterous. I was like, I'm going to say this. Their noses are made of textiles and they're dexterous. And they like dextrose tablets. They're like weirdly wiggly in a way that I think you wouldn't expect. And it just reminded me that I was watching this video the other day of an aardvark that had been given a pumpkin. And oh my gosh, I was cracking up. Just that little like the snoot tube just snorfing around this pumpkin was the funniest thing that I'd seen that day. I don't know, there's something about their noses, the way they work, that I can't explain it.
They're so wiggly.
But it makes me really happy.
Yeah. No, I get it.
It's like, because they got those sort of like quite pig-like noses where it's like the flat end. But then when it was like snorfing onto the pumpkin, it was just like, it was so good. But I shouldn't be telling people this, because if we ever do a don't laugh, this is my secret. This is my kryptonite.
That's it.
It's watching an aardvark snorf things.
It's like Rythian and Xylus. Theirs is the raccoon washing the candy floss.
Yeah.
That gets them every time. And I'm just there like, that's really sad. That's so sad.
I'm like, I hope you got candy floss afterwards.
But they're just laughing. They're like, what idiot. What a freaking dummy.
It's like, I think the one I would struggle with not laughing at, other than aardvarks, is there's one particular video of this like German show, and the quality is awful because it's like really old TV, where someone is, you know, when you see a video and it's obviously been like recorded onto VHS, that's been recorded onto VHS, and it's just worse and worse quality every time you see it. And it's this lady, and she's singing a song, and then she slips off the stage. And she's not hurt at all. She's fine. But she's obviously not miming, because you hear it in her voice that she goes, goo goo. I'll have to send it to you. It makes me laugh so much. Because they're like, for some reason, they're surrounded by inflatable bananas, and she like just rolls down on this banana while still singing. Oh, I love it.
Oh,
but thankfully, Sarah just tried to show us Gen Z like brain rot, and I was like, I don't get this.
I don't get it.
I don't understand why.
Johnny Vines or nothing.
Yeah. I can't even remember what we were watching, but it didn't work.
I was thinking about this. How old are Zoomers? What is the age range?
Is there an official definition?
I don't know. Is it just an internet thing?
How would I word this? What is millennial and Gen Z? Wait, is Gen Z and Zoomer, or does the Z stand for Zoomer?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Oh, apparently there's one before Boomers, which are called the... Oh, wait.
What? Oh?
It says silent. But is that because that's when the silent movies were? Or is it just dead? Oh, it's the dead generation. That is terrifying. Okay, so Boomers are 1946 to 64. Mm-hmm. Generation X is 1965 to 80. Millennials are 81 to 96. Generation Z is 97 to 2012.
Okay.
I saw this thing the other day that was someone talking about the age gap. There's a 30-year age gap between Stephen Fry and his husband. And first of all, I was offended because the Instagram reel started off with, did you know that Stephen Fry from Traitors? And I was like, he's not from Traitors. It's like 40 years in the business and he's now from Traitors. But yeah, they were like, his husband is 30 years younger than him. So if you're worried that you've not found the one, don't worry. Maybe they weren't born yet. And I was just like, what the heck?
Christ. Oh my God. Oh boy.
So yeah, I guess. Oh, so Generation Alpha is if you're born after 2012.
So the oldest Gen Alpha or Gen A or whatever would be 13 now.
Oh, so my niece, I guess, she's a Zoomer. But she doesn't. I've never heard her use. Maybe she millennials it up when she talks to me, but she's never said anything that I've just been like, oh.
The thing is, I feel like it's not hard and fast, is it? Like, I know a lot of older millennials who are very Gen X-y.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Like, yeah, it's all made up. It's all like made up rubbish.
I seem to know a lot of millennials that I wouldn't be surprised if they were like 50-year-old Yorkshiremen, like set in their ways.
Yeah.
No offense to Yorkshiremen, but the stereotype. But like I think I always think that millennials are going to be a bit more like open-minded towards things like veganism or just veggie. But the like amount of friends that I have that will be like, don't like tofu. And I'm like, tofu literally just tastes like what it's in. Like, what do you mean you don't like it?
I went to the Co-op a while back and they had tofu in the reduced section. And I went to check out and there was someone behind the till and someone who was stacking the shelves. And I would put money on the fact that they were both millennials, right? They were both kind of our age. And the guy behind the till was like, oh, you're buying the tofu. We were talking, what is tofu? What even is tofu? And I was just like, what? And I had to explain to them what tofu was. And they weren't being funny. They were just genuinely asking. They were like, oh, right. And what would you use it for? And I was like I guess like a meat replacement sometimes or just as a protein. And they were like, oh, okay. And I was just like, tofu. And they were just they were like, okay, well, thank you. Okay, bye. It was so strange. Like, it was funny. Bless them. But yeah, it do be like that. I feel like a lot of like it's all to do with your parents as well. I think if your parents are like that, then people are going to be like that, aren't they? Like millennials.
Yeah, I think like the thing is for me is that there's so many different types of tofu. It's like saying I don't like bread because you don't like olive focaccia or something. It's like there's so many different ways to make it, and
I love tofu.
I was just going to say I just love tofu.
I just love
Can
it.
tofu sponsor
I would
us,
just
please?
open a block of tofu and just eat it. Like I love it.
There's one particular tofu that it's like an sesame one, and I can just eat that. I will just cut it into little cubes and then snarf it. It's my favorite one. It's quite spenny. It's the sort of one that Waitrose will do, but I love it.
Lidl does
Bloody
one
love
that's marinated in soy, and it's really nice and it's really cheap. Like I just buy blocks of it and put it in the freezer, so I have it whenever.
I keep meaning to freeze mine because apparently if you cut it into slices and then freeze it, it soaks up the flavor better and has
it makes it more like
texture.
Yeah, it makes it more like porous and it improves the texture for sure. Even like silken tofu, if you freeze silken tofu, it makes it a bit more, I don't know, it's spongy.
Yeah.
It still falls apart when it defrosts, but if you like get silken tofu and you rip it into chunks and then freeze it and then take it out of the freezer and bread it or coat it in corn flour or whatever you do and bake it while it's still frozen, then you've got some nice tofu chunks that are very good. I love tofu.
I love just melting chocolate and blending it up with silken tofu, and then you leave it to set, and it just makes a beautiful mousse.
Beautiful mousse. So
delicious
nice.
Mousse.
Silken tofu is nice in smoothies too. It makes it nice and creamy.
Oh, I should use it more because I know you can make like quiches and stuff with it. Maybe I should. I mean, to be honest, I have been thinking I need to kick myself up the bum to do my January recipe planning. So maybe it's just going to be a month of tofu and screw the haters.
Yeah, go into tofu month.
31 different ways.
Yeah.
Then maybe
I'd get behind
sponsored.
That'd be great.
Oh, love it.
Love it.
Would you like to hear my dream?
Yeah.
I, again, have no memory of this. So we're doing it live.
Perfect.
But then it's recorded.
All right.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
I had a dream that I was visiting this professor. It was meant to be Simon Clark, but it wasn't at all. It was a woman, for starters, and I can't remember what her name was, but maybe she was called Sarah, and I think she was married to a woman called Maria. And I can't remember what we were meant to be studying. I was like part of a study. And then we were talking about massages, and I was talking about the sea shanty massage, of course. And then all of a sudden, like a leak started dropping down onto her bed. And because it was like her office and her bedroom in one. And then I looked up and she was like, oh, it's just the rain. But then it was like pouring through, and I was like, are you sure this is okay? And then there was just loads of chaos outside on the street, and there were loads of like firefighters around. And a door appeared in the wall, and people just started running in off the street. And one of them I had seen taking off a firefighter jacket, and I was like, oh, they're okay. They're a firefighter, but I can't vouch for everyone else. And then there were just chairs around all the outside of the room, and loads of people were coming in. So there was like, at one point, Lewis came in, and he was with 2 other friends, and they'd been up to something, but I didn't know what. And then just various people. I can't remember who, but it was just like some of them I recognized, some of them I didn't. And then eventually I was like, well, I have to go. I've got to get to class. And I left, and I looked at I was looking at my phone because I was playing like the Pokemon TCGP game. And the guy next to me kept on being like, put your phone away, stop it, close your phone. And I was like, dude. And he was like jabbing me in the ribs, and I was like, stop it. So then I noticed I had missed messages from Lewis. So I started looking at those. And it was just like videos of him and the other guys. And they were all dressed as Fortnite characters, but they had like big, you know, the diamonds that Sims characters have above? They had like big pink ones of those. And they were all dressed in black and pink, and they were just running around Clifton Bridge. I was like, what the heck are these guys up to? And then I realised that I was meant to be in my maths class, which was in that same room I just left. So I just went back in and was like, sorry, maths. Then at some point, it might have been before or after, I was walking through the woods with like, it was like maybe the end of the world. And I was just walking through the woods, and a lot of people from my primary school were there, but grown up. And Alex was there, and Oz was there. And at one point, Oz just stopped, and I was like, are you okay? You have to carry on. And then there was talk of like, for safety, all the women just creating their own village. And I was like, but I want to be with Alex. And then at one point I was in our chip shop, and the guy who runs our chip shop there was also like a pastry stand in it, the opposite like the chip stand, chip counter. And he was saying like, oh, what pastry are you going to get? And I was like, oh, I guess I'll get an almond croissant. And then I was trying to show him photos of the bunnies, because he was like, oh, do you have any animals? And I was like, yeah. But my phone just wouldn't load my gallery for some reason. And then the final bit of the dream was that I sat in this massive hall at this really long table, and I was about to play a tabletop game. And then actual Simon Clark turned up, and it turned out that I was playing it against him. There was like 3 baddies, and he was one of them. And he was looking at the models and being like, wow, yeah, I get to play this guy. But yeah, then it ended. The end. Bye-bye.
The end.
The end.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I like the beginning of that dream because it reminded me of, you know, when you get like, I can't think how to describe it. When someone is trying to write a book and they're just being very obvious about their character building. Because it was like, there was a professor. She was a woman. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
You know what else? Lesbian. It was just like, yeah,
Damn.
yeah, I'm a trendsetter. Whoa. It's like, what an opener. I have absolutely no memory of this dream. Nothing came back to me whilst I was hearing that.
Nothing at all. That's so funny.
It is like, it's so strange hearing your own voice recounting something and just being like, what? I must have
Yeah,
just been
just-
so out of it when I was recording this. And then it just left me. But I said that I was walking through a woods and then we decided to make a town of all ladies. And I looked up forest in the book and it says, dreaming of forests or a group of trees usually means entering the realms of the feminine. How
Oh,
bizarre.
how
I guess.
bizarre.
Lady Woods. It says, it is always something to do with coming to terms with our emotional self or of understanding the secret of our own nature and of our own spiritual world. The dark or enchanted forest, which very often appears as an image in fairy tales, is a threshold symbol. It is the soul entering the areas it has never explored before and is looking at having to work with intuition and with one's own ability to sense and feel what is going on around us.
Okay.
There you go. I do remember around about this time finding I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was like an Instagram reel that was talking about like wanting to make a town that was all women. And there were a lot of like angry men in the comments being like, well, what are you going to do when you need protection? And it's just like, who would we need protection from? Exactly. It's like, how can you at the same time say you don't understand why you would want, like why women would want to just be in female company and also be saying like, but what are you going to do when men turn up to attack you? It's like, put them together in your head. Yeah.
Oh, dear. Dear,
But-
oh, dear.
Apparently, someone was saying in the comments, like, apparently there is some place that is a lady town.
Oh,
I
really?
can't remember what country it was in. But isn't there,
Oh.
there's like a TV show about a fictional one, isn't there? But it's in like cowboy setting, but I can't remember what it's called.
I'm not sure. I've not heard of one. I've Googled the real life one, though. It is in Kenya.
Ah, okay.
Men are banned.
Soz.
Full stop. Founded in 1990, an all-female matriarch village located near the town of Archer's Post. Founded by Rebecca Lolosoli, a Samburu woman, as a sanctuary for homeless survivors of violence against women and young girls running from forced marriages, or FGM. There you go.
Yeah.
And they create and sell jewelry to benefit the village.
Ah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Godless is the TV series, is a western about a town populated almost entirely by women after a mining disaster.
Godless. Okay.
Yeah. I never saw it because cowboy settings sort of make me uncomfortable.
I thought you liked cowboy settings.
I love like cowboys, like goofy little dressing up as a cowboy and doing the voice. But actually
Yeah.
watching cowboy stuff makes me really uncomfortable.
Fair enough.
There's something about, I don't know, like that type of like masculinity that you get in it that I'm like, oh no, I don't like it. All of like Maybe it's just that I don't like. Who's the creepy guy?
I
He's
thought you
a
were just gonna say
director
men.
as well. It just, if
he
you're
direct
not half
this?
cow, why are you talking to me? I only like minotaurs. No, it's the guy who. Oh, he's like really creepy, and he's a typical cowboy, famous cowboy actor. Who are you? Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood, yeah.
Yeah. Because have
So
you
he's
seen?
ruined all cowboys for you.
Yeah, I think because I think of like those typical cowboys, and I'm just like, no, don't like it.
Yeah.
I think if there were more cowboys, like who's the really? I'm so bad at names. Who's the really nice cowboy man? And he played Lee Scoresby in the Sam Elliott. If more cowboys would just seemed more like Sam Elliott, maybe
Right.
I wouldn't be as scared of cowboys.
Fair enough. This is new information for me. I thought you really liked the cowboy settings. I don't know why. I think just because you like cowboys, I was like, oh, Brandy just likes cowboys in general then. Okay.
I think like I do like cowboy settings, but I don't like watching any of the media about it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because they're just like, do you know, also having said that, I do actually really like the assassination of Jesse James. But that's because it makes me uncomfortable, but in a good way. It's very atmospheric and very tense. But I think any more than that would be too much.
Mm.
But yeah,
Fair.
it's an odd one. It has to be the right balance of
Yeah,
not being too. I'm trying to
Depressing.
think. But also just like, I think I associate it with, that era of film where you'd have like a manly man, and like, this is why I didn't like, I'm going to say it again. What's his name? Harrison Ford.
Right.
For the longest time, because every bit of media I saw Harrison Ford in growing up, he would kiss someone without their consent. And I think it's that vibe that puts me off of the old school cowboy things, because there's a lot of, I feel like cowboys just need to learn to ask for consent more. And then I would like them more. And Sam Elliott looks like a man who would ask for consent. So I like him.
Okay.
He'd be like, can I kiss you, ma'am? You'd be like, oh, well, sure.
Okay.
Whereas the others, you're like, oh, no.
God, no, get away from me.
They just wouldn't ask. And like, do you know the really creepy thing about the film that Clint Eastwood directed with, and he starred in it himself?
No. Go on.
And there's like, is some like horrendous scene where there's like a young girl in it, and she's saying that she's too young for something, and then he says like, old enough for kisses. And I'm like, it's like, and it's like, not only like, okay, fair enough, it's a film, but also you directed it and starred in it, and you put yourself in this position, and it's just like, oh.
No thanks.
I just get the feeling, I don't even, maybe I'm just besmirching Clint Eastwood's good name, but I feel like he's a wrong un. He is a wrong un, right?
I think he is a wrong un. I don't think he has a good
by
name.
my gut feeling.
to besmirch. I'm pretty sure he's a wrong un. So.
I was going to say good, but it's not good that he's wrong.
No,
it's good that, I mean, I'm glad I'm not saying anything bad about someone who doesn't deserve it. He just seems stinky.
Just stinky.
But I guess that's not like the fault of the entire cowboy genre. That there's a bad.
It's all
bad
cowboys' fault.
All cowboys. It was Lin-Manuel Miranda played Lee Scoresby in the latest Dark Materials, and you know what? He was also okay as a cowboy style man with his dirigible. It's not his hot air balloons. Have you read his Dark Materials?
I haven't. Sorry, I'm just looking up whether Clint Eastwood is actually a wrong un.
I I'm pretty sure he's horrendous. But I'm also, as I've proven so far, very bad with names. So I'm like, what if it is someone
that we're
thinking of? Well, I'm like pretty sure. But there are like some people, I think this is generally the millennial experience of like people you grew up with. You're
End up
pretty
being
sure.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's the odd few that you're like, if
Please don't.
yeah. Like
Mm.
if anything ever came out about David Attenborough, I could never trust anyone ever again. Because he is like, no, not our David, not Sir David.
Not Sir David.
But most others, you're sort of like, yeah, no, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I knew deep down.
Exactly.
In my formative years.
Half the time it's like musicians and stuff, I think. Like I feel like that's been the millennial experience.
Yeah.
And like actors and stuff. But I feel like it's been a lot of musicians for us.
Yeah. Dear oh dear. This really is discomfort zone.
It is, yeah. It is.
I think I also have this thing, which I tried to explain on stream the other day and no one understood what I meant. But when I was a child, I had a real distrust. I wasn't scared of beards. So I don't know if that makes this, because I know that's like a common thing that some children go through is being scared of beards.
Yeah.
But I had the real thing that I didn't like. I just didn't trust any actors that I saw who had stubble. There would just be something about, like, because people were saying, I was trying to explain why for ages I didn't like Sean Bean. And I was like, it's because when he was sharp, he had a really stubbly face. And they were like, yeah, but he played the good guy. And I was like, oh, yeah, but
but he had a stubble.
with the stubbly face, you can't trust him. What do you mean he was a good guy? Like, there's just something about it. And I think it's the same with Harrison Ford being a bit stubbly. And cowboys tend to be stubbly. There's just something about stubble means
relate.
trouble. That's all I can
Stubble
say.
means trouble.
I think it's just
I've
the
never
thought of,
had
like,
anything like that.
Like,
I don't
when
think.
I was little, and I guess your skin is maybe soft because you're a child. And if someone would hug me and I would feel stubble on my face as they like hugged me, I'd be like, I was really like, ugh. I don't know if it is just like a sensory thing.
Yeah, probably. I kind of don't mind that.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Growing up now, I'm just like designer stubble. I'm just like, ho. Oui, oui. Baguette. But as a child, it immediately made me dislike people. If I was like, he's got stubble, he's a baddie in the film. And it's like Indiana Jones. I was like, but he's stubbly, so he's bad. Whereas
So
the aliens
funny.
in Alien, smooth. They're the good guys.
Good. Oh boy. I think
trust
I'm
them.
a bit more, I don't know what the word is. It's not normal, but but for me, it's the classic. Oh, he's got a mustache. He must be bad in a movie. Like mustaches are the classic. That's the evil guy sort of red flag, right? But stubbles, I don't think I pay much attention.
I don't know
pay
how I
enough.
feel about mustaches. I feel like
I don't like mustaches. With a beard, yes. But on
But
their
just-
own, no.
it's like a friend turning up without the friend who normally glues the group together, and you're just like, why are you here alone? Where's Beard?
Where's beard?
We have nothing to say to each other, you and I, mustache. But
This reminds me. This is completely off topic. Really, well, no, it's not. It's similar, but I was on Reddit, and this guy posted, I think, to like a r/beards or something, and he was like, I can't grow a mustache. Does my beard look okay? And he just had like a chin strap, but like it was just, imagine a full beard, but you've completely shaved off the mustache. It was he looked like a gnome. He looked like a gnome, and everyone in the comments was like, "You look 13 years old with a full beard just on your chin. You look like a gnome." And they were making so many jokes about this poor guy. He was taking it all in stride, but it was so funny. It was really funny. But he posted a picture without his beard, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, you're really handsome!" And he was just like, "Please shave it off."
Aww. I feel like a lot of, I'm going to sound so old now, but I feel like a lot of like the young'uns these days have the just mustache. I feel like they're bringing it, like mullets and mustaches seem to be the scope of Gen Z. That seems to be like the style. Whereas I don't really associate it with baddies. I associate it with gay men in the 70s. That's the look for me.
Understandable.
I think that's what I'm like stuck on, which, you know, I'm like, they might be like baddies, but they're not baddies, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get that.
Would it be the 70s or would it be 80s? I'm sort of thinking, you know, like when was Freddie Mercury? That sort of
80s?
Was he more 80s? Yeah. But yeah, a mustache is like, it really depends on the face.
Yeah.
And the style of the mustache, I feel.
I think like it's one of those things where like if people like it's like when people say to a lady like, oh, you know, oh, women look so much better like when they don't have short hair, blah blah blah. If you want to rock a mustache, you rock a mustache, dude. You do whatever the hell you want. If you want a gnome beard with no mustache, you do it. You go around and you look like a gnome. That's fine. But I personally don't enjoy a mustache.
Yeah.
That's
if you want to have a stubbly face, do
everyone
it.
has a preference, and
But I'm going to think you're bad.
If you have a mustache, I'm going to think you're a villain from a Bond movie.
Alex very often has quite a stubbly face, and it is like sandpaper. And I think he always thought that I was just being a little pab about it, like I was being a little baby. And then he went to the hairdresser, and I think maybe he did get his beard shaved at the hairdresser whilst he had a haircut. And the hairdresser said to him, this is someone who works with hair for a living, said to him, "You have the coarsest beard I have ever felt." And I was like, thank you. I wanted to go and shake that man by the hand and be like, thank you for validating me. Because it is like insanely like bristly. And it's like, I've got to the point now where when he kisses me, I'll be like, is this going to be a hedgehog kiss or a nice kiss? It's a hedgehog.
I found this Reddit post.
Oh yeah,
I just wanted to read out some of the comments. You look like a Guess Who character.
Young. Oh yeah,
he does. He looks like a Guess Who. I know exactly the guy from Guess Who that this person is referring to. He's the egg-shaped man.
Yes.
Go back to the Shire.
Oh my his God. Hair is gorgeous, though.
He's got lovely hair, yeah.
The thing is, you just know that, okay, this is a big generalization, but you know when you see men and they've got like lovely, soft, beautiful hair, and you just know that they just like wash it with shower gel.
Yep. Yeah,
and don't even think about it, and like they put no effort in. You're just like, how do you do this? They're just washing it with like dish soap or something.
Yeah,
you're just like,
it's crazy. Men always have the most beautiful, luscious hair, and it's annoying.
And the beautiful eyelashes as well.
Yep, exactly, and beautiful skin.
Yeah.
It's like this guy with the gnome beard, bless him. I'm keep ragging on him because he's taking it all in stride and it's very funny. He has lovely hair, lovely skin. He's got a real baby face. I mean, he's only 19, so of course he has a baby face.
He is a baby.
He is a baby. and lovely eyelashes as well, I think. And it's very annoying. Men, stop it.
Stop being so gosh darn pretty.
Yeah. Stop that.
Oh. But like you say, you know, it is one of those things that people don't let people tell you whether you should have a beard or not. It's up to you. And
Yeah,
the
that's
same
it. Don't listen
for
to
all
us.
of the
It's like I
lady
said,
stuff.
if you want a
like
mustache,
whatever.
you go get a mustache.
Yeah.
You twiddle it and do your evil plans.
You twiddle your big evil gay mustache, you.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I would totally have a beard if I could.
I was gonna say if I was a beard grower, I would, yeah.
Yeah. I would
just-
that would just be the best. The best.
Yeah. It would just be out of pure laziness for me.
I think for me too, but it must feel nice to get a haircut for your beard, little beard cut, and get it all trimmed and nice and go and get it conditioned.
Yeah.
Lovely. And give it a brush, braid it.
It must feel. I'm trying to imagine the sensation of having a beard. It's like I was asking a friend the other day, because obviously there are just certain experiences that you don't have because you weren't born with the parts. And I was asking, like, so the friend they walk penisly into the room, and I was like, when you're peeing, can you feel it go up the inside? Because I'll never know this.
What?
Because obviously the pee is like traveling up the penis. And
What?
I was like, how, like, can you feel it on the inside of it?
Are they? Oh, I see what you're saying. Right. The way you're wording it makes it sound like they're absorbing the pee. It's like they're using it like a straw.
The other way around. From base to tip.
Right. They're just going up, all the way up.
Because I was like, is that a sensation that you can feel, or is it just you're not aware of it? I was very curious.
What did they say?
Well, I asked two penis bros, and one of them said yes, and one of them said no. So it was very inconclusive.
Well, let us know in the comments.
But there are just certain times when you're like, oh, I've never thought about this before. What is this like? I wonder. And that was one of them.
Yeah.
I was also asking, like, when I could have guessed the answer to this one, but like when you're holding it, are you holding it at the base of the tip?
Jesus Christ.
And they were like, obviously the base, because that's where the muscles are. It doesn't like get to the end and then it's just like, oh. It's like a camera iris that you just like, you screw the top off. It's just, but how am I to know? I have never peed through one, so
No. Oh my God.
I just have a curious mind.
Sorry, everyone, about today's episode.
Like, oh, Bryony's feeling better again. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no dear.
I can't think of what else to look up about the dream because it was mostly just Lewis, I think. I don't think he's in the dream book.
No, I don't think he is.
I don't remember if I would have been talking to Lewis around about this time. Well, obviously, I talk to Lewis like every week, but I don't remember anything particularly Lewisy happening.
Maybe you were just like in a recording or something.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, I can't think of a connection outside of that. I'm trying to think when we started talking about having Simon Clark on Planet Crafter, if that's what would have put me in him
That-
in my head for that, maybe.
Would have been not long after the mixer in Bristol, because that was when me and Sophie cornered Lewis and asked him to get on Planet Craft.
Okay. So maybe that was it. Maybe
Which
Sophie
was, when was
mentioned-
that September?
maybe
Or was it? I just don't remember. Maybe.
I didn't go because of something, and I can't remember what it was. I'm trying to think what time that would have been.
I think you were just avoiding getting sick, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
was it
got,
because I was going on holiday, wasn't I?
yes,
And it was like 2 days before. I
Yeah.
didn't want to take it. I was on holiday. So yeah, that must have been September.
yeah. Don't blame you. I got COVID the year before. Bloody.
I'm
COVID.
genuinely like scared for next June because 2 years ago on our wedding anniversary, Alex got COVID. And then the next year, I got the labyrinthitis thing. On the day of our anniversary, I woke up and couldn't stand up. And then I was ill for like a month with it.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, is it ramping up? What's gonna happen on June next year? I'm scared. Or are we getting it out the way so it's fine? I don't know.
You just cursed.
So,
Just
I think
be
I just,
something
like-
else.
I'm going to take it very easy for, I'm not going to see anyone for like the 2 weeks before next year. I'm just going to be like, no contamination. I'm just going to stay. I'm going to eat the perfect diet, spirulina or whatever, only all the good stuff. I'm going to be healthy. Gosh darn it.
Gosh darn it. Yeah, you need to like go and hide in a bunker for the weeks leading up to your next anniversary. Just
Yeah.
no contact with anyone.
Because we want to do like a big thing for it because it's our 10th year anniversary.
You're gonna get
So
married
we're
again.
hoping to go abroad.
Oh,
I've not left the country in a long time. Well, I've left the mainland. I went to Scilly, but that isn't leaving the country though, so it doesn't really count.
yeah.
Well, I've been to Wales, but again, that's not leaving. I've not been to outer Europe I've been to Scotland, but out across the sea.
I've not been off of this island.
I've not left the UK.
Yeah.
Since I went to Paris, maybe years ago for work.
Yeah.
And it was,
Is that the
it
last
wasn't-
time?
I think so. I'm trying to think if that was before or after I went to Norway last time.
Yeah.
But the fact that I have to think about it just shows that it's been a very long
A very
time.
long time. I think the last time was when I went to Sweden at the start of the year.
Yeah. I just want to get on the Eurostar and go somewhere.
Yeah.
Do you know what has made me want to do this even more? I wanted to do it anyway, but playing GeoGuessr, I'm fed up of seeing the world on my screen. I want to go and see the world.
Oh. Yeah. Where would you? Where do you want to go? Where's on the top of your list?
Top of my list is Germany.
Yeah.
Because that's why I started learning German on Duolingo. So I have abandoned it for a long time. But yeah, because I really want to go to Germany.
Mm.
And yeah, it's like how we're trying to and ahh about how much time to take off and how far to go. Because I would like to see South Germany because it's just beautiful down there.
Yeah.
And then there was a GeoGuessr, the daily task was to get 30,000 points on the Austria map.
Mm-hmm.
And I did it. And it just meant that I just saw loads of Austria. And I was like, Austria's gorgeous.
I want to go to Austria.
So now I want to go there. But yeah, it's just that sort of. I would also like to go to Switzerland one year, but maybe
Yeah,
not.
Switzerland looks really lovely.
it might have to be another time. But yeah, we're thinking go to Brussels, go to, because that's where the Eurostar goes, then go over into Germany and then go to Amsterdam on the way back. So sort of do a bit of a loop to come home.
That'd be nice.
Is the plan so far.
Lovely.
But the problem is, like, Alex and I are very different when it comes to holidays.
Right.
I am like awful. I'm like, I want to know when I'm getting up, when I'm eating, where I'm going every day. I want, like, there's no room for just having fun unless it's scheduled for the day. Whereas Alex is a bit more like, he will just be like when he was living in China, he would just wake up and be like, I'm going to fly to Japan. He'd just go, no, like, idea where he was going to stay. There was a time when he like turned up in China the second time he went out there, and the hostel that he had booked, turns out it had just closed down and he had nowhere to stay. And he was just like, okay, I'll just find somewhere else. Whereas if I was in that situation, I would just be like, I'm just going to go home. I'm just going to have a little menti bee in the street and just wait till the ground swallows me up. So I think we're going to try and find something in between those two styles of holiday.
Yeah, and there's a nice middle ground.
Yeah. Maybe having, like beats that we want to hit. Sort of doing it like Race Across the World. Like, we've got little goals that we want to get to, but maybe it's a bit more loosey-goosey in between. Like, you know, we're thinking we're just staying like hostels, and it might be that we stay somewhere for one night, or we're like, no, we want to explore more. We'll stay for 2 nights or something. So I'm playing it very cool.
I'm fine. I can do this.
Just entirely fine.
I'm relaxed.
I won't print out all of the information because I'm scared about using the internet in different places. I'll make sure I've done all my happy cow research as to all of the places I want to eat. I basically just go on food holidays whenever I go anywhere.
That's what I do. Yeah. I just look up, where are all of the nice places we can eat?
Yeah. But hopefully it'll happen, and hopefully, touch wood, nothing bad will happen in June.
Yeah, it'll be fine. And if you're with Alex, you're with an expert at improvising. So
true.
So you'll be fine.
And it gives me a bit longer to learn a bit more German. And then go to 2 countries where it's irrelevant. Yeah. But that's fine too. I mean, it is just like, like speaking English is just a bit of a cheat code in Europe, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the thing, like, I keep seeing so many memes where people are trying to learn or speak another language, and people, it's just like, should we take it in English? And they're like, no. I've been learning.
There was, I can't remember what the language was, but there was someone who was saying, like, it was one of those languages where like the intonation is really important.
Yeah.
And the difference between like, it's the same like words, but depending where you put the emphasis, it could either mean like strawberry or screw your sister.
Yeah. Swedish is like that.
It's just too much pressure.
And I think Japanese has a lot of that as well.
Well, it's like, I can't remember which way around
I can't remember
it is.
the best way to say it.
Yeah.
The right way. I'm just like, oh.
Well, it's like in German, whether you ask for like, is it like eine latte either means that you want a coffee or you want an erection. And it's just like, well...
Let's see what they come out with.
I guess I'm just ordering Americano if I go out. Mit Milch, bitte. Yeah. Dear, oh dear. But I would guess that like a lot of it is down to context. Hopefully.
Yeah, but also
Unless you're in France, because then if you're not,
then they'll
born
just
and
say
raised in
fuck
France,
off.
then they're just like, huh?
They're just like, what? How dare you try and speak the
What
language?
is bonjour? I don't understand.
I
What are you
have not
trying to
heard of
say?
this. Oh my gosh.
It'll be fine.
I was saying to my chat as well. I'm terminally online. I'm sorry. I keep seeing memes about like the difference in accent between North and South Sweden, which obviously we always we know a lot about because of Rythian. And all of these memes are just people from like Stockholm just completely taking the piss and being like, I don't understand what they're saying at all. I don't know. Like it's just someone walking up to them and talking completely normally, and they're like, what did he say? I don't know. Could you repeat that? Could you say it in English? Like completely in Swedish, but they're like, should we take it in English? And he's like, no, I'm Swedish. And I say to my chat, I was just like, is it actually like that, or are they just taking the piss? And my chat was like, no, they're taking the piss. I was like, thank God, because that's hard. Like if people are born there.
Oh my gosh.
Oh dear, that's so silly. We have got the cheat code in English for sure.
I feel like it's both a blessing and a curse, because obviously it's a popular language, but also it doesn't inspire you to like there's never any like big push to learn another language, and I think that's such a disadvantage sometimes. Yeah. It's such like I get this is me going back to if only I lived in the 1800s again, but the fact that they would just like most likely speak at least 2, if not 3 languages back then, because it was just what women did was sit around and do needlepoint and learn French. And I'm just like, that sounds lovely.
Just sign me up.
Yeah. But there's just like, it's like I've been reading Frankenstein for my book club. And obviously, like when the monster is first made, he doesn't speak and he slowly learns language from observing people. And I was just like, that monster has a better vocabulary than I do. And he just watched people. I was like, if I just went to Germany and just sat and watched people, would I slowly learn too?
Oh dear.
Oh.
One day we'll succeed in learning a language, maybe.
It's a pity that we're not trying to learn the same language.
Yeah. That would
But
make
at
it
least you've
a bit
got
easier. Yeah.
Erythian.
I do got Erythian. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Well, we've been yapping for a bit too long. I think we gotta go.
We do.
We do.
Kirsty,
Righty.
thank you very much for a lovely chat.
No, thank you for a lovely chat. And thank you, everybody, for listening.
If you've made it this far, well done.
Well done. Good job. You got through the penis chat and the beard chat and the everything else.
Yeah.
That's an accomplishment.
Well, until next time, everyone. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.